Alright, so y'all have asked for it. We're doing the popcorn bucket collection today, so yeah, hope you enjoy. So I started collecting these in 2022, and almost every single person that's ever had a social interaction with me knows that I'm a fan of the Disney parks. So a lot of people have just ended up bringing these back for me, and these range from 2022 to 2026. So yeah, so we're gonna be starting with my first bucket that I got back in 2022, which was, it's stuck, hold on. All right, so the first bucket we have here, which I got in 2022, is Mickey Mouse from the 50th anniversary celebration. It's got that on here, but they came out with this in 2021, I believe, and it's a cool bucket. I mean, it's my first one, so always got to respect the OG bucket, so yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, the next one I got in 2023 in Epcot, and this was the Guardians of the Galaxy Skyliner bucket. They've had a couple variations of this bucket over the years. They won for the 50th, and then they've had a couple of the wrap designs. And this one's the Guardians one, which you will see when you're on the Skyliner going to either Epcot or Hollywood Studios. So it's a cool bucket. Definitely one of the smaller ones here, and there's definitely better ones, but you know, it's a Skyliner, so we like the Skyliner. All right, so the next bucket we have, I got back in June of 2025, and I was down for a few days for Muppet Vision's closure. And it's a cool Epcot bucket. It's themed to the simple design of Spaceship Earth, and then it's shaped like one of the classic Mickey balloons that you can find on like Main Street USA and Magic Kingdom, and probably some other places too. And then we got the classic Epcot logo. We got the monorail, the secondary logo over there. So that's a cool one. Then it also lights up. Hold up. There we go. And then I think it changes colors. Yeah, there we go. See? Yeah, it's definitely one of the cooler buckets, especially because it lights up. So yeah. All right, so our next bucket was from the 2023 Festival of the Arts in Epcot, and this one actually someone picked up when they were in Epcot, and they got it shipped to me. So that was pretty cool. But it's a really cool bucket actually. It is the Imagination Pavilion building. Popcorn's still in it, of course. And then you can see Figment right there, and then you can see it's the iconic Imagination building design where the ride is. And then it also, like the last one, it lights up too. So yeah, it's really cool. And then this thing here, it says Epcot International Festival of the Arts on it. You can see right there. But yeah, it's definitely one of the better ones we have. All right, so this one's my newest bucket. I got it last November, and I actually bought it on opening day of the show that it's based off of, and that is the car from Zootopia Better Together. You got Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde in there, and this is pretty cool because it's exclusive to the show. Now the show is not great, but it's definitely a cool popcorn bucket, especially because they only had it for a limited time when the show opened. And I got to preview the show, so I literally just went in Animal Kingdom that morning, grabbed the bucket, and got out of there. But yeah, very cool bucket. And the cool part about this is that you open this, and then you take your little popcorn holder here, and you put it right here, and that's where you store your actual popcorn at. So definitely a cool bucket. Not a great show, but cool bucket. All right, so next one I got back in 2024, and I also found this one in Animal Kingdom, and that is Stitch Halloween bucket. So it's Stitch dressed like a vampire. Pretty cool, and the Halloween details on it are also nice. And it's definitely a popular one. You know, a lot of people like this character, so when I saw it in Animal Kingdom and I was there on Halloween, I had to pick it up. Why not? All right, next one I got back in July in Hollywood Studios, right by the Chinese Theater. We got a beat-up Clone Trooper helmet. This is actually one of my favorite ones, just because it's the only Star Wars one I have, and I love Star Wars. So this was definitely a cool one. I was between this one or there was the Talkin' Mickey Mouse, but you know, I had to go with my Star Wars bucket. And the details on this are actually just sick. Like, it literally looks like this helmet has been through war. You just got all the dents and stuff in the helmet, and I don't know, it's just really cool. Like, Clone Wars, that's peak. Star Wars, always peak. So yeah, that's all I got, but very cool. All right, so next bucket I also got back in November, and now that I think about it, I think I actually got this one a few days after the Zootopia one, and that is this Monsters Inc. bucket here. So it's a Mike and Sully Christmas popcorn bucket. I found this one in the hub in Magic Kingdom, and definitely a cool bucket. I have a couple Christmas ones here, but this one's definitely a cool one. Coming soon to Hollywood Studios, by the way. At least the Monsters Inc. is. But this one's got some really neat details. Like you have Sully here, and then you have Mike Wazowski peeking out of Santa's sack, and then you got, you know, a bunch of presents, and then I don't know if it comes out well on camera, but the sack's kind of like sparkly. And then it also has Mike Wazowski ornament in his hand, so that's pretty cool too. And then it's just pretty basic here. It's just a little Christmas design, then it says Disney Parks, but definitely a cool bucket. And I don't know, maybe we'll be back this year, who knows. All right, so this next one's also a Christmas one. We got this back at Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party in 2023, and it's a classic. It is Nutcracker Mickey. This one's definitely one of my favorites. You know, they have different variations of this throughout the parks. I think sometimes, like, I think I've seen like cups with this and other stuff, so they might re-release this one in the future, who knows, possibly. But again, some cool details here, and it's also like, it's just a very good quality bucket also. But it's very cool, also very popular. I waited in quite a line to get this, but very cool popcorn bucket. And then again, it's just a basic Christmas design here, and it says Disney Parks. All right, so our last two are the ones that you've all been waiting for. This is all the talk, and that is our two, not one, but yes, two Figment popcorn buckets. These are both from two different Festival of the Arts. This was from, actually no, this is when they re-released it for the Epcot 40th anniversary. You can see right there. But someone picked this one up for me. Actually, these were both picked up for me, but very cool popcorn buckets. This was the OG Figment bucket, and we have our Festival of the Arts bucket here. But yeah, this one's just classic Figment, and I don't know if they'll ever bring this back again. I mean, maybe for like another special occasion, but this is the OG version of the Figment popcorn bucket, which is very cool. And for both of these, the popcorn is still in it, and probably always will be. But this one's very cool because since this was also for the 2026 Festival of the Arts, they made him look like an artist, and you got some designs of Figment there. And then the popcorn's still in this one too, by the way. But the cool thing about this is that his paintbrush actually comes out and it lights up. Bunch of different colors. But yeah, these are very cool, and I'm super happy to have them in the collection. And no, these are not for sale. So with that, that's going to do it for this video. If you haven't already, make sure to drop a like, hit that subscribe button if you do enjoy content on this channel. Sorry that there hasn't been much getting uploaded on here lately, just because life's been a little crazy lately. And I've also been starting to get the TikTok going. So if you haven't followed already on there, make sure you go follow on there, because we got some cool stuff there. We actually just had a TikTok with over 500,000 views in our first few days. So super cool. So with that, have an amazing day. God bless, and I'll see y'all next time.